There's no joy in my heart, only sorrow. And I'm sad as a man can be. I sit alone in the darkness of my lonely room, and this room is a prison to me. I look out my window, and what do I see? I see a bird way up in a tree. I wanna be free, oh yes, free, oh yes, free. I wanna be free, like a bird in the tree. Wanna be free. Oh, what good are my eyes? They can't see you, and my arms, they can't hold you so tight. I have two lips that are yearning, but they're no good to me, 'cause I know I can't kiss you tonight. I look out my window, and what do I see? I see a bird way up in a tree. I wanna be free, oh yes, free, oh yes, free. I wanna be free, like a bird in a tree. I wanna be free, like the bird in a tree. Want to be free.
My name is Red. I'm an inmate at the Shawshank Penitentiary. Shank. I've lived here most of my adult life. Shank was built 150 years ago, this Maine's oldest prison. It's overcrowded, antiquated, and rat-infested. And most of them are walking around in uniform. Violence and corruption is rife in every nook and cranny. It's what makes the rotten heart of this place beat. I'm the guy at the shank who can get things. Tailor-made cigarettes, a bag of reefer, alcohol, cotton underwear. I'll get you damn near anything. Within reason. Anyway, it's not me I want to tell you about. I want to tell you about a guy named Andy Dufresne.
I'm taking bets on which one's going to piss his head first. I'm little fishy, dead or alive.
Andy was sent to the shank for murdering his wife and her lover. It was one hell of a case. One of those juicy ones with all the right elements. A beautiful society girl, murdered. A local sports star, murdered. And a prominent, smart businessman doing 2 life sentences for both. Oh yeah, we all knew about Andy Dufresne long before he came to the shank. It's parole time again, and Warden Stems is going to ask me about my rehabilitation. And I'm going to tell him, because I think it's coming along just fine.
Have a seat, Mr. Ritter. Are you a baseball fan, Mr. Ritter?
Yes, sir.
I assume you heard about Bobby Thompson's amazing home run he hit against the Dodgers.
Yes, sir.
Did you know that Bobby Thompson was an immigrant? Came here with nothing. But worked hard and had faith in the American system. He was told he would never make it as a baseball player, but he was given a chance to prove them wrong. by a Catholic priest in Staten Island. I like to think that that's what I do as my job here as warden at this penitentiary. Give people a chance. So, let's talk about your rehabilitation, shall we? How do you think it's progressing?
I think I'm there, sir. I'm knocking at the gates. I'm a changed man. I've had a long time to take stock, so to speak. I pray to the good Lord, Jesus Christ, to guide me, and I think I'm ready to leave Shawshank and take my place in society.
Good. Good. Glad to hear it, Mr. Redden. So that means you don't get things for people anymore, right?
Yes, sir. I put that behind me a long time ago.
Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips and the deceitful tongue. Psalm 120, verse 2. Are you familiar with that quote, Mr. Redden?
Sir, I'm telling you the truth.
During the last shakedown of so much 8 and 9, the guards found marijuana, French wine, Belgian chocolates, Cuban cigars, a horse syringe, Chuck Berry records, and this Flirt magazine. Disgusting, filthy publication which has no place in any establishment, let alone one where godless men without women are incarcerated.
Yes, sir, and I assure you I didn't have anything to do with any of those.
And the only thing you have been able to obtain, Mr. Redden, is the wool over my eyes. You're a long way from rehabilitation, my friend. And if you ever enter my office again and take the good Lord's name, you will find yourself in solitary. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
You've been given many chances, Mr. Redden, and you haven't taken any of them. So, I will not be recommending you to the parole board anytime soon.
Rodriguez.
Here, sir.
Coogan.
Here, sir.
Diamond.
Here, sir.
Ray.
Here, sir.
Allen.
Here, sir.
Dawkins.
Here, sir.
Pinkerton.
Here, sir.
Dufresne.
Here, sir.
Trying to run around and fuck loose chickies.
Oh, I'm surprised to see you at roll call this morning, Red. I thought you'd been paroled by now.
I don't know. Maybe it's because some dickhead's getting careless.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means next time I get you French wine and Belgian chocolates, drink the wine and eat the fucking chocolates.
But if I did that, then I'd have nothing to give to my dream girl. You don't want me to look stupid in front of my dream girl, do you, Red? What do you want to do working on the outside for anyway? You want to get a job picking up dog shit off the street. What need you here, Mr. Get Things?
You got a big mouth. So from now on, you can find your own things. So you're off my list, asshole.
Until next time, baby. Until next time.
Fancy day. How much money owes on him so far?
That'll be $20, Red.
I ain't got a handle on him yet, but I will. I was sure the sisters would have broken him by now.
You don't look much like a double killer to me. Come on, Mama needs a new fur coat.
Hey, boss. Pretty little rich boy down on his knees. It looks like he's ready. You stop playing hard to get?
Maybe he's praying.
I've been meaning to ask you, Fred. Do you play chess?
Answer the goddamn question!
Hey, Sister Brewster. Let him answer.
Yes, I play chess.
So do I. Oh, we must have a game sometime. Would you like that? Chess is divided into 3 stages. 1, when you hold, you have advantage. 2, when you believe, you have advantage. And 3, no, you're going to lose.
Truth is, nobody could get a handle on Andy Dufresne. And that's because during his first 10, 11 months in the shank, he never said a damn word to anyone. He kept his head down, whispered, "Yes, sir," and "No, sir." But the sisters were determined to break him.
Boom! Your mama's gonna be cold tonight.
All right, Mama needs to be. Yeah.
Hey, I saw that. You cheating son of a bitch.
Come on, I like the back.
I saw him lay his bed. His bed is good. Yeah!
Brad. Yeah. Can I talk to you? I understand you're a man who can get things.
I'll mainly locate certain items from time to time. Let's walk. And talk. What you got in mind?
A rock hammer.
What the hell is that?
A rock hammer looks like a miniature pickaxe.
Pickaxe? You must be out of your mind. What the hell are you going to do with a pickaxe?
Well, does it matter?
It sure as hell matters. If you wanted a toothbrush, I wouldn't ask questions. I'd just quote your price. Because a toothbrush, you see, is a non-lethal weapon.
It has a small pick at one end and a flat hammerhead at the other, right? I want it because I like rocks.
Rocks?
Let me show you something. Look, quartz, mica, shale, silted granites. Here's a piece of limestone when they cut this place out of the hill. I'm a rock hound, or at least I was in my old life. I'd like to be one again.
Too dangerous. They find something like that on you, I'd be number one suspect. I don't need that kind of heat on me.
Well, I promise you we won't find
You can't promise me jack shit. How do I know you ain't planning to plant that thing in somebody's skull?
I have no enemies here.
Really?
I can handle things without a rock
Oh
hand.
yeah, you mean like the way you handle things on the outside?
That's none of your business. You don't know what you're talking about.
When a con comes to me and asks me to risk my neck to get him some goddamn lethal weapon, then I make it my business. I need to know exactly who I'm dealing with.
I'm innocent.
Sure you are.
I'm telling you the truth.
Truth. It's a little too late for that, don't you think?
What is this? Buzz reading? Oh, fuck! Goddamn rat! Done it again! Fucking like dog and smoke used to make. Whoa! They fucking take it off! Fucking behind the car! Fucking asshole! Goddamn! Oh, shit! Fucking jackass!
Behaving like pigs in the trough. The food that the good Lord provides for your table should be eaten with a modicum of respect. Has grace been said here today? No, I did not think so. Mr. Dufresne, seeing as you are still on your feet, perhaps you would like to lead us in the prayer before the meals?
You're the warden.
I'm only familiar with the Seventh-day Adventist version of grace, sir, if that's all right.
Seventh-day Adventist. That should suffice. Go ahead.
Thank you, Lord, for the food on our table.
Thank you, Lord, for the food on our table.
Release us, Lord, from the chains that bind us.
Release us, Lord, from the chains that bind us.
Protect us, Lord, from the greed of the oppressor.
Protect us, Lord, from the greed of the oppressor.
And may the innocent walk in the cool of your shadow.
May the
Amen. Interesting interpretation, Mr. Dufresne.
Seventh-day Adventist, you some kind of lay preacher?
No, I made it up.
What?
I made it up. There is no such prayer.
There is none.
You some smart asshole.
Son of a bitch. Release us, Lord, from the chains that bind us. I think Jesus would agree with that. You know, I think I got a copy of the Seventh-day Adventist Bible. It's in the library. You can pick it up if you want right now.
Now?
Yes. Go into the library, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, sir.
Go ahead, Schwartzy.
Welcome to the Shawshank Redemption. That was my own good self. Who do we go by and no praise.
That's a very impressive library.
I think it's time we had a little chess game, friend. Unless, of course, you lie and don't have intellectual capacity for chess. And you lie to me.
No, I'm not a liar. I would be happy to accept your invitation to play chess. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Just how good is your chess game, Mr. Dufresne?
Well, I guess you're gonna find out.
Hear that, everyone? Anyone want a little action? Dufresne here just told me he's a goddamn chess master. I'm laying 10-1 on the banker boy.
Put me down for a 10 spot on bugs. Candy from a baby.
Forgive me, Jesus. This is too good to let pass. I'm in $3 to watch this.
Listen, Andy, you got a game on your hands. In the 10 years he's been here, he's never lost. Losing is not an option for Bob Stein.
Okay, I'm laying 12-1 on the banker boy to win. My final offer, Red, come on.
I'll have 10 on you, Frank.
Done. I just love reeling you in, Red. Sweet music to my ear.
Checkmate.
Break that shit! Fuck!
If you think you just won something there, you're mistaken.
I believe you just won, what, $120? So what are you so worried about?
I've lost enough money on you since you come inside. I guess I was due something. You better watch your back from here on in.
I will. You know, it'd be nice to have my hobby back. Might take my mind off of things. But I guess I'm stuck without a rock hammer.
Your hobby, huh? I used to like trains, but I don't think about it anymore.
Hey, Duckworth. Get over here. What are you two assholes whispering about?
Nothing, just passing the time of day, this guy.
Fuck you, Red. I lost $40 on a chess game today. I think maybe have a little bit of fun at my expense. You think that's funny, Banker Boy? Heard you want somebody to know, Red.
No, sir, not really. Cigarettes.
I heard you were the only one. Maybe a little inside information, huh? So how much did you win?
Nothing, sir. I know that gambling is a prison violation.
That's right, it is! And that's why we're shaking out, you two cocksuckers! That's why I find out all your little shit. Hold on. You got something to say? What do you want to say? Change your mind? That's what I thought. Now move your asses! open with the Sicilian defense. That turned out to be a smart opening. Let your queen fetch her out if she wants, huh? Yeah, you let that bitch do a lot of damage. Seems to be a weakness of yours, letting your women do what they want. I want to know something.
What's that?
I want to know why you want to hurt your pickaxe.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm not a violent man.
Sure you're not. Blowing your wife or lover's brains out. That was just to scare them off, huh?
Bam! Bam! Here comes the bacon! What were you planning to do? Talk to me. You asked Red to get you pigs. Now, why would Red tell me something like that?
I don't know.
You listen to me, banker boy. When the chess game is over, no matter who wins, the pawn and the king go back in the same box. So you gotta learn who's the king around here. So who's the king, huh? Who's the fucking king?
Gangly. That's a brutal phrase, no matter how many times you hear it. It's a regular occurrence in most prisons up and down the country, usually perpetuated by men who like to call themselves bull queers. In the Shank, they were known as the Sisters. Most of these guys would not think of themselves as homosexual. To them, a homosexual man was not what they were looking for. They were looking for straight, young, good-looking guys who were weak and vulnerable. Or somebody like Andy, who they thought needed to be taken down a peg or two. Rape in prison is all about status and power and violence. And the irony is, if Andy had have just caved in, probably would have left him alone. But he didn't. He fought them all the way.
Listen, there's a horse running the Kentucky Derby today called Come On Red!
Oh, there's a horse called Come On Red? Must be a donkey.
No, listen. 5-1 shot ridden by an outfit, finished like a train in his last down in the Churchill Downs.
Is that the train that stops at all the stations.
They say it's strongly fancy by people in the know. Come on, Red, you gotta want some action on a horse called Come On, Red. I'm laying 5-1.
5-1. Alfie Popera? You got yourself a bet, mister. He was top jockey last year.
That's right, he was. Man, I'm a fool to myself.
Oh, put me down for 3 on needles.
You two are grumbling in the dirt, Frank.
It's just a hobby of mine, sir. I was wondering if I could have a word with you, sir.
Now it's not the time nor the place. If you want to speak to me, then you should make an appointment like everyone else.
It's very important, sir. It won't take long.
Well, it better be important.
I would like permission to write the state senate, sir.
State Senate? Not what?
Books, sir.
Books?
Yes, sir. Just a little extra funding to extend the range of books on Brooksie's library trolley, sir.
Let me give you a piece of advice, Frank. The only viable expenditure that the state senate is interested in is more walls, more bars, and more guards. And let me remind you about my Inside Out program. There's a fine rehabilitation idea, which pays for itself. Let me tell you, the state senate is very happy about that. But do feel free to write as many begging letters as you like. I wish you'd like.
Thank you, sir.
I've got that book you ordered.
I didn't order anything.
According to this list, you did.
The list is wrong.
Have it anyhow.
Thank you.
Find it in.
I'm going to carve this lump of sandstone into a butterfly. This is going to be Nymphalis antiopa, also known as the Grand Surprise. It's the state insect of Montana. Did you know that?
Sure I did.
Where's Brooksy?
His arthritis is playing up. He'll be back.
How much do I owe you?
It's a gift.
A gift? How come?
Figured you already paid for it in full.
Were you really a train spotter?
Yeah. Everything from the Willie Mason steam locomotive to the Santa Fe piggyback 578. Shank is no place for hobbies. Listen, I don't know how Brooksy got to know that you wanted to rock. That's why he called it a pickaxe. You sure as hell didn't get that information from me.
Yeah. You say so.
I do say so. I need people's trust. If I don't have that, I can't continue to be the guy who gets things. That's what keeps me going in this shithole. That's who I am. If I don't have that, I don't have anything.
Well, not being believed isn't nice, is it, Red? I bet that you feel undermined. Your standing in the prison community is under threat. 1 minute there's somebody, and the next it's gone. Feel free.
I'm telling you, I never spoke to Boggs about that rocking.
And I never killed my wife. What did you do to get in here, Red?
This is not about me.
Well, come on. If it's honesty that's on the table, then let's eat it up. Maybe I need to know who I'm dealing with.
All right. Killed my wife. Yeah, all by myself. Nobody came out in the mist and did it for me.
Why?
I was young and stupid, trapped in a loveless marriage. I was employed by her father. That son of a bitch had me working 15, sometimes 20 hours a day. I was no better than a slave. And then she started sleeping with one of the salesmen. Didn't even try to hide it. That was the last straw. I took out a big insurance policy on it. And I fixed the brakes on the car. But I didn't plan on her picking up a neighbor and her baby girl. The car crashed at the bottom of Castle Hill. Burst into flames. No one survived. The judge called it a heinous crime. He was right. It's guilty as hell. Once you accept that, it's like a lot easier.
You killed your wife for money?
Yeah, and freedom. I thought you couldn't have one without the other. What's wrong about that?
Why don't you learn to play that thing properly?
Well, the Lord says my playing is just fine.
That's cause he can't hear you from up there.
Hey, I used to play the spoons.
And I can play the ukulele when I finally get one.
You should form a band.
Ooh, a band! Fuck yeah! I can blow a little horn.
I am praying for your soul, Mr. Rooster.
Shut up.
Come on, guys, give me a hand with this. God damn, I'm Friday's kids acting up. Can't get my pants down sometimes to get the damn toilet out.
I was thinking you didn't smell too good lately.
No Dawkins? You know the horse race magazine you want?
Yeah.
I need to wipe my ass. You still writing those letters to the Senate, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, I think you should stop.
Why?
Why? Things are just fine the way they are.
I'm not after your job, see?
You think I'm some sort of jerk? I have a degree, I'll let you know.
A degree in moaning.
Listen here, I've been doing this job a long time. I'm the librarian, man. You understand?
Look, I would just like to read something other than westerns and detective stories.
Westerns and detective stories are just fine. What the hell do you think you are walking around with your nose up on the air thinking you're better than the rest of us, huh?
I'm not saying I'm better. I mean, have you ever read Crime and Punishment or Great Expectations? Moby Dick.
Oh, what? Soapy Dick? Yeah, I want to read that.
Great expectations. Jesus Christ. I need some more cellophane tape.
How many letters you written so far?
I've written 156. One every week for 3 years and not a single reply.
You're an asshole, Frenzy. Those boys in the state senate must be breaking their balls laughing.
Hey, look! Looks like we got another letter from a pen pal and a shank!
Yeah, you guys are right. It is ridiculous what I'm doing. I need to write 2 letters a week.
Oh, fuck.
Rico, you know that strange book you told me to read?
Yeah.
You couldn't figure it out. You said the book started with the ending. You told me you knew who did what right from the off.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Well, this is the book, and I just realized that Brooksy taped the back pages to the front.
My favorite book is The Invisible Man. Maybe it was him that whacked two Frenzy's wife and her lover boy.
Why didn't I find somebody like that to do my dirty work?
Is it true that this man, who nobody saw, never stole anything from the house?
That's correct.
So why did he shoot it? What's his motive?
I have no idea.
I heard they dragged the Royal River for 3 days looking for that gun you said you dumped. Found nothing. Why did you throw that gun away?
I I don't know. I was confused and I wasn't thinking straight.
Sounds like straight enough thinking to me. If they couldn't find the gun, they couldn't match up the bullets. Very convenient.
Well, since I'm in here and I'm innocent, I would say it was rather inconvenient.
They found your prints on a whiskey bottle right beside the fucking house.
Tire tracks. The exact match of the car in your driveway. Come on, man.
Yes, all of this is true. I was there, and it's bad luck for me that I was there, but that doesn't mean that I killed my wife or anyone else.
I killed my family. All 7 of them. Set the trailer on fire. Couldn't feed him anymore. Couldn't care for him. Laid him in the arms of Jesus.
Must have been one hell of a barbecue. Bad luck is like running water. Sooner or later, it's going to find you. Way right down to
Jesus probably has a plan. Always has a plan.
Yeah, maybe I'm here to save the written word of Mickey Spillane.
Maybe that's the answer to your problem.
What?
If you never get any new books, we'll just move the pages around and change the endings.
Come on, ladies. Hurry it up. Come together.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I nearly slipped on that existential ladder. I almost broke my neck.
It's an extension ladder, you crazy bug.
Come on, hurry up, you dumb fuck. You can't let that shit cool. Start spreading.
Ooh, wait. Jeez, it is hot.
Yeah, I should really be in town talking to my lawyer today instead of babysitting these assholes.
Your lawyer? Why's that?
Well, don't let on you know anything, Bert. I came into a substantial amount of money. My older brother, I haven't seen him in 14 years, died 4 months ago. Made his fortune out in Texas, oil leases. I got a hand in the son of a bitch. We never got along, but now that he's gone, and he left me a damn decent bequest.
Can I ask how much? I mean, I know it's
$35,000.
Sweet Jesus!
That's what my wife said. Sounds good. Until the government takes their bite out of it. Leaves me enough for what? A car? And then what? You gotta pay tax on that car for Christ's sake. You can't fight on the sand. And once he has his hands on your nuts, he's gonna drain dry. Worse than a Vegas whore at midnight. You just can't win.
Do you trust your wife?
What?
I said, do you trust your wife?
Trust my wife? Okay, you put a dick motherfucker. Let's go over the head. These guys,
Keep the money, throw them off the roof. Put me down to the bottom.
Okay, maybe I put it to you the wrong way. Whether you trust her or not is immaterial. What I mean is, do you think she would go behind your back and try to hamstring you?
Hey, keep working. This is none of your business.
what do you mean?
I mean, if you trust her, Mr. Hadley, then you can give it to her.
You better start making sense, asshole. You're going over.
I mean, the government allows a one-time gift to the spouse that's good up to $60,000 tax-free.
Nah, that ain't right.
Tax-free? Tax-free, but the IRS kicks us 1 nickel of it.
But why should I believe a wife-killing, smart-ass banker like you? So I can wind up in here like you? You'd like that, wouldn't you?
The one-time gift to a spouse is a perfectly legal loophole. I've done hundreds of them.
I think you're lying.
They go to the IRS. They'll tell you the same thing themselves, but you don't need me to tell you that.
Fucking A. I don't need some hotshot letter-writing son of a whore to tell me jack shit.
I do know that you'll need a lawyer or a banker to set it up for you. I would be happy to do it nearly free of charge. All I would ask is 3 beers apiece for each of my coworkers.
Co-workers? Why, I never heard him called that before. You don't have any co-workers, Mr. Baker.
What friggin' trap, you whistle? Now, you were saying?
I was saying I would only ask 3 beers apiece for my coworkers. I think a man feels more like a man when he's working out during the summertime and if he can have a bottle of suds, but that's only my opinion.
If you're trying to trick me, make a fool out of me, I'll make your life a living hell. You're in a no-win situation. You understand that?
I understand. I'll get the forms you need and fill them out for your signature.
Murph, go down to the mess hall, get a bucket of beers I keep down there.
What? A bucket of beers? Mr. Hadley, I don't think we should
I
give
said
these.
go get them. What are you fuckheads looking at? Get back to work, damn it! If you're jerking me around, you're a dead man. You know that, don't you?
I know.
Tax-free.
Tax-free.
All right, you got a 20-minute break. 20 minutes, that's it.
That's how, on the first day of the job, the convict gang that targeted the plate factory roof ended up sitting in a row on a summer's day, drinking black label beer supplied by the hardest screw that ever walked a turn at the Shawshank prison. That beer was warm as piss, but it was the best beer I ever tasted in my life. We sat and drank it and felt the warm sun on our shoulders. Andy didn't even drink. He just sat there, watching us and smiling that little smile of his. I don't know what it was about for him. All I know for sure is that Andy Dufresne wasn't much like me or anyone else I ever knew since I came inside. Andy always seemed to have a sense of his own worth. He carried a kind of light around with him. And he didn't have to share that light with anyone. But he did. And I have no idea why.
How much? $10. $10? That's extortion.
Extortion's my middle name. I know why you want that poster.
You do, huh?
Yeah, it's obvious. Rita Hayworth reminds you of your wife. I saw a picture of your wife once in the newspapers. She was a redhead too, right? Good-looking woman. What happened?
She was cheating on me with a golf pro by the name of Glenn Quinton. I drank half a bottle of whiskey, and then I drove up to his house one night to kill him. The window was open, and I could hear both of them inside laughing. Linda always had such a nice laugh. It was warm and infectious. I stepped out of the bar and I loaded the gun, but I just stood there, listening to their laughing. I couldn't do it. And so I got back in my car and I drove away. And on the way home, I stopped on that bridge that overlooks the Royal River, and I threw the gun in. I decided then and there she could have the divorce.
So, after you left, a stranger came by and shot them both 4 times in the head.
That's right.
You gotta forget about it, Andy. It's not helping. $10.
Hey, you think you're top dog around here, huh? All the screws and shit you had home in your hand. Doing the tax returns, drinking fucking beer on the roof. Read ahead. Well, you might get 4 double fucks in this place, Mr. Ice Act. But you can't fool me. I don't. There's nothing altruistic about it. You know what I think? I think you, once and for all, taught lessons. I'm going to fly now, Mr. Man. You're going to swallow what I give you to swallow. And when you're done swallowing mine, you're going to swallow my sister.
Anything you stick in my mouth, you're gonna lose it.
You crazy son of a bitch. Maybe you didn't understand. You feel this? Ah, that feeling. You try to do something like that, and I'm going to shove all 6 inches of this cold steel into your fucking brain.
I understand you, but I don't think you understand me. I'm gonna bite whatever you put in my mouth.
You piece of fucking shit! I'm gonna ram this into your ear! You hear me?
You can shove that in my brain, but you should know that sudden serious brain injury will cause me to urinate, defecate, and bite down hard. The bite reflex will be so strong that my jaw will have to be pried open with a crowbar. You're full of shit, but there's only one way to find out.
Oh man, protect your soul. I don't like everything in this show.
Shit with me. Hey, Andy, can you fix us?
You know, I wish they can't depend on technology. Yeah, folks still they rush you down.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit! Piece of shit! Piece of shit! Piece of shit!
I got your friend outside, sir.
Well, send them in.
I thought you should see these, sir. Your friends are writing 3 letters a week.
Well, I do know that, Mr. Hadley.
Well, he's asking for extra stamps. What should I do with these?
You don't know what to do, Mr. Hadley?
Well, yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I just want to...
For once in your life, make a decision. Are you capable of making a decision?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to ask about the...
Put them in the mailbox.
All these?
Yes. You get your friend in here now.
Prisoner 6431, Dufresne, sir.
Wait outside, Mr. Hammond. Have a seat, Mr. Dufresne. You seem almost obsessed about these books.
Yes, sir.
Write 3 letters a week from the infirmary. How did you manage that?
I use my left hand, sir.
Of course you did. I must say I admire your resilience. But I did try to warn you about the intransigence of our state senators. They just don't give a damn. Do you still have an interest in the financial pages, Mr. Dufresne? Do you still keep up?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I was up to date or anything. It's no real need, but, well, I do keep my eye on things from time to time.
Come down, Dufresne. You're being way too modest. We're housing our own financial wizard here at the Shawshank. I've been thinking, Mr. Hatlin isn't getting any younger. And I'm sick of the sight of that infernal trolley he keeps pushing around. So, would you be interested in setting up a library in the paint store with Hatlin?
A library? Yes. Yes, sir, I would.
Good. I would see the library as an extension of my Inside Out program, which is becoming very much in demand. Purchasing the materials, placing them in on construction on the outside. A lot of money involved. The accountant I had working for me previously turned out not to be quite a good chef as I had expected.
A chef?
You do know what a chef does, Mr. Dufresne?
He cooks.
Very good. God knows it's not like we don't pay our taxes, but you do know how greedy the government can be. It would be a travesty if we would be investigated by the IRS. It doesn't do all the good work here we're doing at the Shawshank. So what do you say, Dufresne? Would you like to work for me?
This library and paint store, I would want it to be fully stocked. Maybe some books on how to play musical instruments, or how to speak French. Books on self-fulfillment, on history, philosophy, and books on chess.
I believe I can speak to someone at the state senate, at least get them to consider your request.
We would also need the latest tax year books. It would be in our best interest to keep, well, up to date with our recipes.
Very good, Dufresne. Now we're singing from the same hymn.
Man, I love these English faggots.
I prefer the Isaac Brothers first.
Oh, you're an old man. I'm gone, man. Yeah.
Come on, Rico! Twist and shout!
What in Christ's name's going on here? Turn that racket on! Where do you think you are? This is the library! Can't you read the damn sign? We took it down! Oh, get out of here, losers! Oh, jeez. You know, Khrushchev's right. You don't need a nuclear missile up your ass.
Best thing they can have in this fucking place.
So just get out!
I like it better when it was a paint store. Me too. I used to get high off that stuff.
Assholes.
Brooksy, are you all right?
I've never been. It's a miracle what you done with the place. Yeah, and I'm up for parole in a few months, and I guess all of this will be yours, huh?
I'm gonna miss you, Brooksy.
Yeah? Yeah, sure. You put Raymond Channel in the B section.
Oh, so I did. Sorry, boss.
Jesus Christ.
I swear to God, honey. done with those guys.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'm going back to night school. Gonna do my exams.
I'll sharpen your pencil for ya. Even when he tells her he loves her.
I hear you. I promise. I love you, lady.
I love you, baby.
Come on now. Leave the boy in peace.
I'll cut a piece out of you, Jesus freak.
God bless you too.
All right, now, give my little girl a kiss for me. Yeah, bye, honey.
Put the phone on the hook, little fishy.
All right, that's it. Fun time's up.
Oh, come on! That streak of piss is used up everybody's time.
I said that's it. Now move your asses. Like you got somebody to call.
Oh, come on, okay, and sweet thing. Uncle Boss, treat you nice.
Ain't so sweet thing, you goddamn faggot.
Oh, you will be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna name you like a disease.
Get the fuck away from me, you freaks. That boy has a dirty mouth.
Hey, bring it up, boy. Who lost? Well, you guys got room for one more?
Yeah, we'll take anybody's money.
Yeah, well, fuck you, old man.
I want to take it easy with those guys, kid.
I ain't worried about those bastards. Ain't nothing I can't handle.
We've heard that before, huh?
Yeah, where have we right now?
What's your name, kid?
Tommy Williams from South Carolina.
Best goddamn car thief in the business.
Oh,
You so good, how's it come you ended up in the shank?
I got double crossed.
Yeah, me too.
You too.
Yeah, lawyer fucked me.
Must have the same lawyer. Well, as soon as I get out of here, I'm working alone. That's the key.
hold on now, Simon. I thought you said you were working on your high school exams.
Well, now that was a private conversation.
Ain't nothing problem in this
You
place.
gotta learn to keep your voice down. It's a duty.
What?
Want to finish your exams?
Oh, well,
Yeah, in that case, I can put you in touch with our head of education.
Hey, Ray. Take a look at this.
Jesus, Andy. Man, that's really something. Looks like the California Zephyr 806.
It is. Well spotted. I copied it from a photo in a magazine. Do you want it?
What?
It's yours if you want
In exchange for what?
it. Nothing. It's a gift.
I don't accept gifts.
Come on. When was the last time someone gave you a gift?
I can't be beholden to you. Anyway,
Look, I know what a chance you take getting me stuff. This is just a way to say thanks. It's no big deal.
I take a chance at getting everybody stuff. That's what I do. Don't worry. Hi, I'm Tommy. I was talking to Red, and he said that you being the head of education, you might be able to help me with my exams.
Well, I'm not the head of anything, Tommy, but I might be able to help you out. How serious are you about these exams? How bad do you want them?
I want them real bad. I promise Shirley, she's my wife, that I'd stop all this carjacking shit. Last time I stole a car, I killed somebody. I didn't mean to, Mr. Dufresne, he just ran right out in front of me. Surely this is pretty much all the job, but Mr. Dufresne and I, Andy, I'm gonna let her know. I got shit for brains.
That's okay. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Okay, when do I start?
Is now a good time?
Right now? Hell yeah, sure. That's good.
Okay.
Take a look
copy of a high school equivalency test. Just look it over and see how many questions you can complete.
I don't even understand the question.
That's all right. This is just to give me an estimate of how dirty my hands are going to get.
Plenty dirty. I hurt those faggots, did you?
Yeah.
Shit. Right, mine as well.
Well, that's something I'm afraid I can't help you with.
You just keep fighting, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I just keep fighting.
Well, then that's what I'll do. I'll just keep fighting too. Hey, my text cards for you, Eddie. You frame it?
Just list all of your dependents in section E. It doesn't matter if they don't live with you. And make sure you keep every receipt, no matter how small.
Oh, do I keep my donut receipts?
Every receipt.
He looks like a fucking donut.
Rooster still has Marietta. Not here, I'll have to talk to him and chat with his lover is listening. It was due last week.
I know. Rico's holding on to it. He won't give it back. He says he's trying to memorize it.
Today's Tuesday, right?
Right. Oh, stop worrying, Brooksy. Everything's going to go fine tomorrow. You're a trustee, a model prisoner. I can't think of one reason in the world why you wouldn't be paroled.
Not one.
Not one. Now, stop fussing around here and go for a walk. Get used to it.
I don't deserve parole.
Come on. Well, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you what I did to get here.
I don't care what you did, Brooksy. It's not important anymore.
I was addicted to gambling to poker. I tried to quit. Oh, I tried to quit. I really did. Then one night, I lost everything. My wife, she was leaving me. She was going to take my daughter. I just grabbed it, got it, I shot them both. The only two people in my life who I've ever loved. And that's what poker brought me to.
That was a long time ago, Brooksy.
42 years ago. It seems like yesterday. Sometimes when I try to sleep, I can still hear the gunshots. My daughter's screaming.
You're a changed man now, Brooksy.
Am I changed?
Of course you are.
Changed?
Yes. And soon you'll be free. A free man.
Free? Free to do what?
Anything you want.
And yet,
Good night, Brooksy. Have a seat. The blue ledger is the one you're
to the auditors. The red ledger, I suggest you keep it in your office under lock and key.
And it's all up to date?
Yes, sir. If profits go above 80,000 this quarter, then I think it might be a good idea to funnel it into stocks, bonds, tax-free municipals, maybe even an offshore account.
And you can set that up?
Yes, it's relatively straightforward.
Good. Take a look at that next quarter if we have to.
There's one more thing, sir.
What is it?
I've been notified that I'm to have cellmate.
Yes! Chief Nolan, Cherokee. He's awaiting trial. It's only for 3 months. Surely you don't have anything against our Red Indian brother?
Of course not. You see, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't mind a cellmate. I would appreciate the company. It's just that, well, considering the nature of the work that asked me to undertake, sir, I think that I should continue to have some privacy.
Privacy? Who the hell do you think you are, Dufresne? Your arrogance defies belief. I've gone out of my way to accommodate you, and it seems that you are now taking advantage of my good nature. So you listen carefully. You will do what I tell you to do, where and when I tell you to do it.
I'm sorry, sir, if I spoke out of turn. It's just that I want to do as good a job for you as I possibly can. No mistakes. And in order to do that, I need time to think. I need to be alone.
There are 2 convicts to a cell right now in the Shawshank. Sometimes 3. And you want to be alone? Who the hell do you think you are, Dufresne Gretagarbo? You got a Cherokee coming. Deal with it.
There's something else you should know, sir. In the 6 years that I was married, my wife was always telling me that I talk in my sleep.
Hey, Andy, you hear about Boggs?
No, what about it?
He was found in his cell about an hour ago. Beat damn near to death. He's in the infirmary. The word is he ain't gonna make it.
Rumor has it that you had something to do with it, and if I find it out that that's true, you'll get what's coming to you. Yeah, the other rumor is you, the warden's financial advisor now. You helped him to line his pockets. You're a sucker, you frenzy. You think that Hadley and that missile can protect your ass day and night?
Well, you know what this place is for rumors. Look, I do what I have to do for the warden. Now, we got the library, and that's the trade-off. What's the matter with you, Ed? Don't you trust me anymore?
You had a foot in both camps, Andy, and that was fine. I understood that. But now, it looks like both your feet are firmly under the warden's table, and that's not fine.
You know how it is, Red. Guys like us, we try to choose the lesser of 2 evils and keep our good intentions in mind.
I know about good intentions. A man can walk all the way to hell on that road. He's using you.
Do you think it's easy for me to do business with someone as vile as Stannis? Look, I need you to trust me, Red, and I know your chances of getting me that rock hammer. It may not seem like much, but it has kept me going. You're the only person in this cesspit that I can talk to, that I can have a conversation with. If I can turn down the heat a little and get something in return, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hell is right here, Red. It's right in the shed.
You got 2 minutes to say goodbye, Brooksy.
Hey, Brooksy, you're looking good.
You know, I think that suit's back in fashion.
I'm not allowed in the library.
What?
Not allowed. Nope. Not allowed.
Brooksy?
They won't let me.
You'll make a speech.
No.
What the hell are you doing?
Whoa! That smells like gasoline.
I told them I didn't want to leave. He wouldn't listen to me.
That's all right, Brooksy. Just come down off of it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, there's nothing to talk about. Guards!
I got Lady Chatterley Slower back over Rico, Brooksy. You need to talk to him. He's ripping 3 best pages out.
They won't even give me a library card.
Brooksy, get that off there! Now!
You can't order me around anymore, you brainless moron! They control me. I'm a free man. I can do whatever I want. Mercy! Look, I'm sorry for the pages out of Lady Chatterley. I've got them right here, I'll take them back.
Shut the fuck up, Rodriguez. I'm warning you, man. If you don't come off there the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna send you out in a box.
What am I going to do outside? I told them I don't want to go. I told them. I but listen to me. I'm a librarian. I'm Lucy, the librarian. You hear me? You understand? But no, stop.
Yes, Brooksy, we all hear you. Everybody here knows that.
Would you shut the fuck up, Dufresne? I'm handling this.
Outside these walls. Outside these walls. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. They train you and train you and train you in this shit house, and then they throw you on the outside like garbage.
Alright, that's it. I've heard enough of your shit. If you don't have to go off there, I'm gonna torture you myself.
Stay where you are, Mr. Hadley.
I have this under control, Mr. Stanners.
No, I do not think you do, Mr. Hadley. Mr. Dufresne, get that man down from there right now.
They have a library card. They don't trust 6 cars with books on the outside. I won't be allowed in the library. Can you imagine that, Mr. Status? Books, I'm not allowed. I don't like library.
That's all right. Listen, you have your own library right here. The Brooks Hatton Library. You can come back here anytime you want and take out as many books as you like.
Is that true, Mr. Status?
Yes.
I have it in writing.
You'll have to take my word for it.
That's right.
Brooksy, wait! If you do this, then they've won. And I know that you don't want them to win. You look at them. They are pathetic excuses for human beings. You are not going to let them dictate how you live your life anymore, Brooksy. I know you're not. You are a good man. The world needs good men like you. Please.
No, please, no.
Good job, baby! Mr. Einstein.
What?
Well, failing their exams twice would put most people off, but not Tommy Williams.
Yeah, well, you're the only one who expected me, so, thanks. Andy, can I talk to you for a minute?
Can't wait. I've got a mountain of paperwork to do for the warden. Hand me those books.
Andy, if you could just stop stacking books for a moment, I really want to talk to you.
All right, but I haven't got long. What is it, Tommy? I'm all ears.
Well, me and the guys got to talking about you today, about how you got in here, and heard that name again. Glenn Quinton. That's when I realized.
You realize what?
About 4 years ago, before I was transferred here, I was in Rhode Island State Penitentiary.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, one day I got to cellmate a guy named Elwood Blatch. Said he broke over 200 joints. Real nervy fuck. Just go off like a firecracker with the least little thing. He's crazy, deep set eyes, piss holes in the snow. Well, one night, just for something to say, I go, "So who'd you kill?" Make a joke.
you know? So he laughs and says that there's this guy in Maine doing time for these two people that killed a golf pro named Glenn Quinton, and wife of the slob is now doing time for it. Go on. Well, Blatch said he didn't work at this country club and this big golf pro and shoot his mouth off about the summer house he owned. This night, Blatch is creeping the place. Golf pro jumps out of the room at him, starts giving him shit. So Blatch blew him away, just 4 shots to the head. Then the woman came at him, she's just screaming the fucking place down, and he blew her away too. Said the dumb banker husband got his shit in the stick and was doing 2 life terms at the shank. Glenn Quinton. You are certain? That's what he said. Glenn Quinton. I never forgot what he told me, because at the time I remember laughing at it, thinking it sounded like San Quentin, and you know. You okay? Yeah, yes. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you.
Well, that's the damnedest story I ever heard. Do you know what surprises me the most about this story, Mr. Dufresne? That you were taken in by it. Now this boy Williams, you helped him with the school, so naturally he's enamored of it. He wants to impress you, give something back. So it's not surprising you didn't understand what a state this obvious crocodile husband put you in now, I suspect.
Don't you think that I thought of that? Look, what gives his story credence is that Tommy's description of his old cellmate and the guy that I saw working at the Fall Country Club is identical. And I've never talked about this guy once to anyone.
Well, now, you may be engaging in a little bit of selective perception here.
No, I'm not. That's not it at all.
Well, that's your slant on it. But mine differs. And remember, I only have your word that there was such a man working at the Fall Country Club back then.
He worked there. Look, all we have to do is contact the country club.
Sit down. Well, let's take a look at it from the other end of the telescope, shall we? Just suppose, that there was such a man named Elwood Blanche.
Blatch.
And that he was Thomas Williams' cellmate back in Rhode Island. Now, chances are excellent that he would have been released by now.
Even if he's been released, the prison will have kept the names of relatives and his last known addresses.
And both would most certainly be dead.
Well, there's a chance he's in jail.
Sit down! Gotta control yourself, Dufresne. Yes, it's a chance. So, let's assume for a moment that Blatch does exist, and that he is safely ensconced in Rhode Island Penitentiary. What's he gonna do when we bring this kettle of fish to him in a bucket? He's gonna fall to his knees, roll his eyes, and say, "Yes, I did it! By all means, that'll I turn to my burglary charge."
Why are you being so obtuse?
How dare you talk to me like that? This meeting is over! You've wasted enough of my time.
Is it deliberate? Look, the country club will have kept a record of his taxes and it's not even dues.
I said it not!
If I can call me to testify to what he told me, I can give you a trial.
You better control yourself, Dufresne, or I will call the guy.
If it's the money, if it's scams, then you do not have to worry. I am just as united as you. I will be cutting my own throats.
Scams? I have no idea what you're talking about, Dufresne.
I was just trying to set your mind at ease, that's all.
And I want some sorry son of a bitches like you to set my mind at ease. I will retire. I can hear crazy stories like yours twice a week if I would lay myself open for them. Every sinner in this place would be using me as a crying towel.
Then I'll be hiring a lawyer.
What?
I think we have a strong case with Tommy's testimony and the country club employees. I believe we can put it together.
Now, you listen to me.
And as of now, I don't work for you anymore, scams. All of the tax-free advice, the money, the scams, it all stops.
No. Nothing stops. Maybe some some time in solitary confinement will help clear your senses.
What?
And you think about this while you're in there. I will turn that library back into a paint store. Burn every fucking book and get around the flames. You'll lose that one bug Hilton you have done up on cell block 5 and any protection I've given you against the sodomites. You will lose it all.
What the hell is wrong with you? This is my life to rescue it! How in God's name can you call yourself a Christian?
God! How did you get in here?
This is my life! It's my life! You fucking son of a bitch! It's my life!
What are you talking about?
What?
Solitary doesn't really describe the horrors of that place. They take you down into the basement. And as you descend those 52 steps, the walls become narrower, like they're closing in. It's pitch dark down. And the stink from the sewer pipes is unbearable. The only sound is the drip of water and the scurry of rats around your feet. The bunk is bolted to the wall. Your toilet is a tin bucket. You only have 3 things to do: sit, shit, and sleep. They say that time is a healer. Not in solitary, it's not. I've known men who have gone insane down there.
Like I was saying, it don't make no sense. First day, God said, let there be light. So, fourth day, it says, God made the sun, the stars, and the moon. So that means he didn't make the sun, the stars, and the moon until the fourth day.
Just throw the ball.
So where did the light come from on the first day?
Who gives a shit?
I do. It's in the Bible. I can't trust the Bible. What can I trust? Who wrote these lies? Where did God give a light for the first 3 days?
Use the flashlight. Now throw the ball.
The unspeakable beauty to the touch of the warm, living buttocks and the strange weight of his balls between his legs and the butting of his haunches seemed ridiculous to her, and that sort of anxiety of his penis to come to its little evacuating crisis. Lady Chatterley Lover. Now that makes sense.
Makes sense of this. Oh my God.
Thank you, Mr. Einstein.
Can you stop calling me that? Who the hell is Mr. Einstein anyway?
He invented the H-bomb.
Yeah, he's doing life over on cell block 8.
Oh,
Okay. Listen, guys, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
What's up?
Stamos came to my cell last night. I think if I help Annie, this son of a bitch is gonna stop my parole.
Well, sometimes, kid, you just have to suck it up.
I ain't asking your advice, asshole. What are you hanging around here for anyway? You're not one of us.
Calm down.
whatever you decide, son, Andy is going to hold it against you.
That's not the point. All this stuff about blacks, I wouldn't make something like that up. Andy is the only one who never gave up on me. Like I surely my little girl think that.
It's a tough decision, son.
We all have to live, no matter how many skies have fallen. Read this.
Andy is innocent.
Shit. Innocent.
Shit! Yeah!
Ready? For you.
Well, go on, ain't going over itself.
What is it?
It's from the Oakfield Care Home. Where's the ass? That's where Brooksy ended up.
Oh man, he sent us something.
Dear Mr. Red, it is with great sadness that I have to inform you of the death of your friend, Mr. Brooks Howell. Although we did everything to make his stay a comfortable one, he never seemed able to adjust to life on the outside. He died last Tuesday morning. The cause of death was an overdose of sleeping pills. He named you and a Mr. Andy Dufresne as his next of kin. In this package, you will find some of his personal belongings. It was his wish that they be shared between you. Kind regards, Mrs. Anna Thompson, Director, Oakfield Care.
Thomas Williams. I have your exam results here.
Holy shit! I passed! It says here I passed. I did it! I did it! Andy always said I would. I never believed him, not for a minute. Can I call my wife?
Sure you can. Use the phone in my office. Take as long as you like. Before you do, you have to promise me that you'll forget about testifying for Andy Dufresne.
But, sir,
No buts, Thomas. You're for parole in 2 weeks. Now, you've been a good boy lately. Get your head down, work hard. So there's a distinct possibility you will be free. But parole board may change their mind if you're seen to be facilitating the release of a double murder. Not understand what Andy Dufresne has helped you to achieve, and you want to return the favor. It's very admirable, Thomas. It's also very stupid. The evidence against Dufresne was overwhelming. Fingerprints, eyewitnesses, tire tracks. Your testimony isn't going to convince anyone. Come on, Thomas. You're not stupid. You've proved that. Are you really going to jeopardize your chance of freedom because you heard some con running off in the mouth? I'm trying to help you here, son. Can't you see that? The important thing now is for you to make a sensible choice for your wife and your little girl.
I read that Bible they gave me, sir. I like the part that says, if you shall seek the truth will set you free. John chapter 3, verse 2.
Very good, Thomas. There's also another quote in the Bible which says, you shall reap what you sow. St. Paul's letter to the Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Ever since I've been able to speak, I've been a liar. It's done me no good. I know
in my heart that Andy Dufresne is innocent. He's a good man. I'm going to help him get out of here.
I'll give you another day to think on it, son. Talk to your wife.
No, thank you, sir. I made my decision.
Sleep on it. Come see me tomorrow.
No, sir. Thank you, but I made my decision.
Well, that is what you want. Mr. Hadley! Escort prisoner Williams back to his cell for the night.
For the night? Yes, sir.
Enjoy your vacation.
Did you know that the monarch butterfly flies all the way from the Rocky Mountains down to sunny Mexico? It's the only insect in the world that flies 2,500 miles. Did you know that?
Sure I did. Yeah. I've got a new poster for you.
Well, I know my eyes are bad, but even I can see that's not real.
That's right. It's not. It's Raquel Welch, or as Dawkins calls her, Big Raquel Welch.
Thanks, but I think I'll stick to Rita.
Rita. What does Rita really mean to you, Andy?
Freedom.
For Christ's sake. You gotta move on. Rita's old and gray.
Not my mind, Scott. What's in the box?
Brooksy's things. We gotta make a decision about what we want.
You keep them.
That's going against Brooksy's wishes. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Pocket watch. A deck of cards. Wedding photo. Happy times. Wedding ring. $85. Gold ink pen. Arthritis ointment. Would you look at this?
Seventh-day Adventist Bible. You'll burn in hell, Dufresne.
No argument for that belongs to.
All right. I'll keep the Bible, but you take the rest.
You sure?
Yeah.
Poor bastard. So much for freedom.
You must never give up on hope, right?
Oh, I'm getting kind of sick of that word.
You gotta get busy living or get busy dying.
You gonna go through with this trial?
I don't know, right? I mean, it's a chance to prove my innocence. If I can do that, then I can walk free of this place and have my old life back.
You're gonna have to hire the best, most expensive lawyer in the country. How are you gonna afford that?
I don't know. I had money. Well, I still have money. It's just that it's not mine. Not legally, anyway. It's complicated.
Sure as hell sounds like it.
When shit hit the fan for me, I got in contact with a stockbroker friend of mine by the name of Jim Oaks. I had $28,000 in savings, and when my appeal was turned down, I had Jim set up an account for me under a false name. He withdrew all my money, paid taxes on it, and invested it for one Peter Stevens. He did that in 1950, and the money from that investment is now in safe deposit box. Jim hid the key to that box in a secret place that only he and I knew about. He died 2 years ago. And there's $370,000 in that box.
370,000? Holy shit, 370,000! And it's in a different name?
Peter Stevens.
So you can't get it?
Not from in here, no. I felt smart of myself.
Fuck me 10 times, twice on Sundays. Andy, how in hell can you keep from going crazy? Jesus! I never heard anything like this in my entire life. 370,000 miles of a butterfly flying. 370, that's insane. I don't know shit about butterflies.
The evidence. You know, I was hoping to hear you read their version of Grace to me again. Can you find hope, Mr. Dufresne, especially in a place like the Shawshank? That is a very dangerous and fickle thing. And you put hope into Thomas Williams' heart. You still think that Thomas Williams is your ticket to freedom? No, he is not. Because he doesn't trust you anymore, Dufresne. He knows you're just using him, stringing him along so he'll testify for you.
Stringing him along? What the hell are you talking
He
about?
failed those exams. 5 times you convinced that boy to take those tests, even though you knew he was never going to succeed. He trusted you and you lied to him.
No, he was doing great. I mean, it was probably the best work I've seen him do since...
He came to see me in my office last night. All my years as a warden, I've never seen a man so traumatized and devastated. Every dream that boy had of making something of himself is now in ruins.
He came to you?
Yes, he came to me. Why wouldn't he come to me? He was inconsolable, a broken man. Hope you're happy with yourself. I don't think he will ever recover. What do you think, Mr. Hammond?
I'm thinking we might even need to put him on suicide watch, sir.
Suicide? No. Tommy never commits suicide. He has way too much fighting to do. Jesus Christ. No, and not Tommy. Tommy! I know what's going on here, Stannis. You murdering son of a bitch! You evil bastard! You better keep me in the hole forever! Scoundrel!
Rock of ages, left for me, left behind myself and you. Let the water and the blood from the wounded tide flow. All for sin could not atone. Thou must save and thou alone.
Tommy's death was a sickening blow for everybody. Andy took it real bad. He blamed himself. He was reminiscent when he first came into the shank. Spent all his time alone in his cell. Spoke to nobody. Merry Christmas, Andy. Look at that.
I love it when the moon breaks out during the day. Do you think you'll ever get out of here, Red?
Sure I do. When I have a long white beard and just about 3 marbles rolling around upstairs.
Come on, Red. You chance to just walk on that moon. I mean, anything's possible.
Hey, maybe you can give me a rocket and I'll fly over that wall. I looked at myself in the mirror this morning and I don't know what happened to that kid that came in all those years ago. He's long gone. It's probably a good thing, because he'd be shocked to see the crow's feet around his eyes and the fact that he combs his hair down.
When I get out of here, I'm going where it's warm. You know where I'm going, Red?
Nope.
Zihuatanejo.
Where in the hell is that?
Down in Mexico, on the South Pacific border. You know what the Mexicans say about the Pacific?
Sure I do. No, I don't.
Well, they say it has no memory. And that's where I want to spend the rest of my life, Red. In a warm place with no memory.
So, this is what you've been dreaming.
Zihuatanejo. I'm going to have a small hotel down there. 6 cabanas on the beach. A little fishing boat.
Sounds good.
It's not much to want. To swim, to get a tan, to sleep in a room with open windows. When I get there, I could use a man who knows how to get things.
Oh, I'll be right by your side. That's me, Mr. Yellow Pages. I'll be right by your side.
I'm serious, Red. I want you to promise me something.
What?
Promise me that if you ever get out of here, you'll pay a visit to a place.
I want you to stop talking right now. Don't push your hopes and dreams onto me. I don't need them. I've survived this far without them.
You must never give up on your dreams, Red.
Tony had dreams. Look what happened to him.
Do you remember that secret place I told you about, where the key is hidden? Well, that's in a town called Buxton.
I swear to God! You keep talking. And I'm going to call that for you.
No, you won't. At the edge of town, there's a hayfield. At the north side of that hayfield is a wall.
I'm warning you.
In the middle of that wall is a big old oak tree, and at the base of that tree is a rock that has no business being there. It's a piece of shiny, black, volcanic glass. I need you to find that rock, Red, and to dig underneath it. Just promise me you'll do it. You're my friend, Red. You're probably the only real friend I have, so just promise me.
I promise. You selfish son of a bitch.
I want you to have this. Come on, Red, just take it. Everybody needs a hobby.
Rodriguez.
Here, sir.
Coogan.
Here, sir.
Ray.
Here, sir.
Doctor.
Here, sir.
Pinky.
Here, sir.
Dufresne. Dufresne. Get your lazy ass out here, Dufresne. Any fuck is where Dufresne's got to? Answer me, damn it! Hey, Wilson, go check the showers and trains. He was down there.
Yes, sir, sir.
Dufresne, I swear to God, you better either be fucking dead or dying. The warden get wind of this and you will rot in the hole.
What the hell's Davis going on here, Mr. Hadley?
Dufresne's not in the cell, sir.
What do you mean he's not in his cell? Was Dufresne in his bed at lights out with his cell door bolted shut?
Yes, sir. I was on duty. I saw to it myself.
He's not in the streams or the showers.
Who took over from you?
That was me, sir. I came on at 3 a.m. and everything's been quiet since, sir.
I'm sure he'll turn up, sir.
Turn up? You better be goddamn sure he turns up. You're an idiot, Hadley. Everything. Alert the State Highway Patrol to the possibility of a breakout. Hurry! when prisoners are given too much leeway. When they're allowed to hang a half-naked Jezebel on their wall. Get in there, Hammond! Get in there after him!
Yes, sir. Oh, it's a shit pipe, sir. It smells like human shit.
Get back in there! You smell son of a bitch! I said, get in there after him or you're fired! You hear me, Hammond? Get back in there! Get back in here!
Everything got a little crazy for a while after Andy broke out of the shank. Nobody could believe he pulled it off. And for a little while, we all felt free.
Look at the money I could have made if he'd only told me what he was doing.
You wouldn't have believed him if he told you. Jesus himself could have performed such a miracle. Shit pipe?
So that's what he wanted to pick
It
at.
was a rock hammer, Rooster, not a pickaxe. You got that part wrong. A goddamn rock hammer, 6 inches long. 6 inches! You know, I think that some birds are just not meant to be caged. Their feathers are too bright. Their songs too sweet, wild, and you know in your heart that it was wrong to imprison them in the first place.
Andy was a bright bird, that's for sure. He's out there now flying high. He made it. He really made it.
I heard they caught Stamets trying to make it across the border into Canada. Bloodhounds sniffed him out. They say he was hiding in a ditch covered with cow shit. They say he'll get 20 years for tax evasion and government fraud.
20 years? Yes. You want plenty of time to study the Bible and say his prayers before every shitty meal.
Well, I also have it on good authority that Hadley turned state's evidence got a sentence cut to 5 years ago.
Years? Son of a bitch!
But they say he squealed and cried like me.
Old lady played Stamets like a banjo. He plucked him like a chicken. I'm sure gonna miss him. We got a new parole board, and I was hoping for change. Some things just never change. They asked me the same damn question that Stamets had been asking me for years.
Do you think you're rehabilitated, Mr. Ray?
Rehabilitated? Now, there's a word I recognize. But you know something? I have no clue what that word means. And I don't think that you do either. So you've got a lot of nerve asking me a question like that. Rehabilitated. I think that's a bullshit politician's word. If what you're really asking me is, will I kill again? Then the answer is no. No, I won't. Because I'm not the same mixed up kid that walked in that door 30 years ago. I'm an older, wiser man. And I don't have any fight left in me. So why don't you just go ahead and do what you always do? Because to be perfectly honest, sir, I couldn't give a flying fuck anymore.
Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Ray. It's very refreshing. Parole granted. Good luck.
I would never have had the courage to tell them that. if it hadn't been for Andy. I thought if Andy Dufresne could crawl through a sewer shit pipe 5 football fields long, and I could speak up for myself. I had no idea how fast everything is out here. When I'm suddenly working in a store filled with old women, young, skinny, with their nipples poking out of their shirts. Pregnant women with t-shirts that say, "I should have danced all night." My boss is 26 years old and sneers at me when I put my hand up to use the bathroom. "Just go," he says. "Don't have to ask." I spent over 30 years of my life asking for permission to piss. And the noise, that's another thing. Everything is so loud. Automobiles almost driving on the goddamn sidewalks. I'm having a really hard time fitting in. I almost stole some stuff from the Foodway market just to get sent back inside. I had them inside my coat, but I kept hearing Andy's voice. "You must never give up. You can't give up." Well, here I am in Buxton. I spent 5 hours looking for this goddamn oak tree. I found it. And that piece of black shiny rock, I found it too. Just like Andy said I would. And underneath it is this. I'm scared half to death to open it. Because I think that means I may have to make a decision. And I make one of those in a long time. But I know there's really no question. I gotta get busy living. Get busy done. Dear Brett, if you're reading this, then you're out. And if you've followed along this far, you might be willing to come a little further. I think you remember the name of that town, don't you? I could use a good man to help me get my project on wheels. In the meantime, have a drink on me. Remember, hope is a good thing, right? Maybe the best of things. And no good thing ever dies. I am hoping this letter finds you and finds you well. Your friend, Peter Stevens. My God. I'm shaking like a leaf. Jesus. I forgot what it's like to be excited. This is the excitement of a free man. Yeah, I remember the name of that town. Zihuatanejo. A place with no memory. That's how Andy described it. A place with no memory. Now, how could I forget a place like that? I hope Andy is down there. I hope I can make it across the border. I hope the Pacific is as blue as it's been in my dreams. I hope.
If I didn't care more than words can say, if I didn't care, would I feel this way? If this isn't love, then why do I thrill? And what makes my head go round and round while my heart stands still? If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
If I didn't care, honey child, more than words can say. If I didn't care, would I feel this way? Darling, if this isn't love, then why do I thrill so much? And what is it that makes my head go round and round while my heart just stands still so much?
If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for